Government calls for state-owned enterprises to work more closely with the private sector to continue to grow. Transnet is set to hold a stakeholder ceremony. This is to outline its engineering strategy and boost its brand visibility. For more on this now, we take you to SABC News economics reporter Katlego Legodi, who's watching the story for us this hour. So Katlego, talk to us about what's happening where you are right now. Can you give us more details on the key points that Transnet plans to highlight during today's ceremony, and what specific aspects of their engineering strategy and collaborations with the private sector are they focusing on?
A very good morning to you, Mkolisi, and to our viewers at home. You're right. Today, it's all about Transnet Engineering. You know very well that the entity has various of these divisions, and today looking at what the engineering sector of Transnet has to offer. You find us this morning at the Kudu Sport in Pretoria. This is one of their plants, their facilities, where the engineering sector tends to thrive here. It's an event today that is in the lead up to the Africa Rail Conference that takes place annually. This conference will see it taking place from tomorrow to Wednesday at the Sandton Convention Center. But Transnet saying in the lead up to that, it is bringing together these stakeholders, including those from the African continent, those in the private sector and the public sector, engineers alike as well, just gathering into Pretoria to just see the work that Transnet has been doing. You know very well that Transnet has been and found itself of late in the news for the wrong reasons, but there's been a turnaround plan. The engineering turnaround plan as well, whereby they're saying that they're starting to turn the corner. And this time around, you find us at the engineering site that they're saying that they're showcasing today to these delegates that have gathered here. I'm going to bring into the conversation with us this morning Zodwa Mashishi, who will just give us a sense of how we really find ourselves here. We see that it's all excitement in terms of the work that you've been doing over time. The turnaround plan, it came to an end in March, if I'm not mistaken. And we see you attributing some of the developments here at Transnet to that turnaround plan. Welcome to the SABC. Give us a sense of how we find ourselves here. What is happening here today?
Thank you so much, viewers across the country. We're very excited. So what is happening is that we've been working with Africa Rail for many, many years because we share brand promises, a brand commitment. We have a lot in common. So we requested them to allow us to have a pre-conference as a build-up to the conference tomorrow in Sandton. So what we've done, we are actually hosting captain of industries. We are hosting leaders in the railways, but not just in the continent, also across the world, so that they come here because we want to change the myth that we assemble. No, as Transnet Engineering, we are capable, we design, we research, we manufacture, we refurbish, we are rolling stock products and also port or maritime rather products. So we want to showcase ourselves to say, actually come here because we've done a lot, and not just in the country, also we have customers like Eswatini Railways, like Botswana, etc. So we thought people should come as a build-up to the conference tomorrow. Thank you.
There have been talks about opening up the space for the private sector to come through and help Transnet in terms of keeping afloat. You know very well that this entity becomes very important to the economy, and a lot of people have been talking about all of these efforts leading to them being tangible. How has Transnet been doing? As per this turnaround plan, you are saying that you're turning a corner. We see various of the components at show here. Give us a sense of where are we as Transnet, and how has the entity been doing?
I think the beauty about this, being part of this conversation, I'm hoping that you guys are going to cover it, is that there's going to be a panel discussion of our subject matter experts talking about our capabilities from engineering to manufacturing, also strategic sourcing, because we also had challenges with our supply. But more importantly, there's going to be that discussion here about LISCO and private sector participation. And not just here, please make sure that you do attend the Africa Rail Conference, where you're actually going to engage with us directly and be able to ask such questions. I think it's exciting.
You're saying that you are a manufacturer through what we have here. I see this site as well. There are some electronics, power electronics taking shape. Maybe just give us a sense of what is happening. What do we see here?
So what is happening is that we are showcasing our components because obviously as a manufacturer, you know, by the time you see a finished product, there's different things that are being done. I don't know if you want me to take you through right now. Yes.
You can just speak to.
Thank you very much.
Speak to the picture, Alzodo.
For example, we have what you call power electronic, where you see a variety of different components that are being used. There's also wheels. I mean, you've seen the wheels. The train wheel. I think it's exciting. By the time it's important that you actually follow through so that you can speak directly to the subject matter experts, and they're going to showcase and tell you. You can actually ask questions so that if you need further clarity, they take it from there. Yeah.
I know that at some point you had launched the Africa locomotive train. Give us a sense of where are we? I think it was in the 2017s, 2018s when you launched the first one. I see there are big products as well here. Where are we with that?
I'm very excited to share with you that was 2017, and since then we have actually manufactured 3. So there's Trans-Africa Locomotive 1, 201, there's 202 and the 203. Right now all of them are in Sadana because we need to test them to make sure that from a user acceptance testing they are ready, and they are right now hauling manganese, iron ore and other products, so that by the time we commercialize them, they are ready. Thank you very much.
All right. Also, let me come back to you. I know the program has started, but before we let you go, what can we expect, in the coming years, in the coming months? I know that the plan is done now, or what follows?
I think what we want to do is to very much commercialize TEL. We want to also launch something called pod holder. If you look, this one, something like this, we are able to not just refurbish, we have manufactured one. We want to commercialize, we want to grow Transnet Engineering. We want to make sure that we see our products being, sold into fruition.
All right, Alzodo Mashishi, thank you very much for your time. I'm going to release you so you can form part of the program. The program has gotten underway. There are those experts that are here, engineers as well. They are looking at really showcasing Transnet, not just to South Africa, but to the African continent and the globe at large. And you hear them saying that they are starting to turn the corner as well. That will be proven as well as we look into their finances that will be released, just to give us a sense of whether indeed then Transnet has been turning a corner. Olisim?
Katlego Legodi on the pulse of that story. Thanks very much indeed for that update.